Welcome to another exciting episode of Max Homes Real Estate. I'm Max Thomas.
I'm Rinson Matthews.
We are excited to bring you the latest real estate headlines that impacts the real estate market
Right.
and also the market trends,
Yeah.
ground reality, and mortgage rate coverage.
Yep. So welcome to our new episode.
Yes.
So Max, please, let us go through the news and headlines. first, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the primary major headlines that we have is our unemployment data for
Yep.
the April.
Right.
So basically, in the Canadian market, everybody was surprised that we added 90,000 jobs in April.
Mhm.
However, the unemployment rate holds steady for March and April at 6.1%,
Okay.
primarily because of addition of population.
Population, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the unemployment rate holds at 6.1, but with adding 90,000 jobs, it was little surprise.
Yeah. Right.
And from a BOC's rate cut perspective, that's not a welcoming news. Everybody is waiting for a rate cut.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, the inflation print
Mhm.
for the April was released,
Mhm.
which is our next headline.
Yeah.
And it came down by 1.1%.
0.1%.
So from 2.8 to 2.7,
2.7. Okay.
which is an exciting news. And now the odds of BOC
Mhm.
doing a rate cut in June has went up.
Mhm.
So I would say it's a split about 70-30.
70-30 now? Okay.
70% of the chance there is a rate cut might happen in June,
Yeah.
and 30% it might be pushed to July or September.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so two contradicting data in the market. So we don't know how BOC would analyze it and make a decision on that. But it's again, as Max mentioned, so population. I mean, the unemployment rate didn't fall, right? I mean, it holds the same.
Yes.
With respect to the last month, but the inflation data also coming down as BOC wanted to. So let's see, how they are gonna make a decision in the next announcement.
Right.
Yeah.
So just another point, what the economics predict is initially they were hoping to get almost 75 basis points cut by end of 2024.
Yeah.
So with the inflation print, but the unemployment data and the inflation print, what they are saying is maybe by end of 2024, we might only get maximum of 50 basis points. So we are at 5% for the policy rate.
Okay.
Might go until 4.5 at the end of 2024.
Okay.
Previously, they were hoping for to go to 3.75.
Mm-hmm.
Again, So depends upon how the inflation is going to be in the coming months too.
Right. Right. Yeah. So far, I think the economy is holding good. So,
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's hope for a rate cut soon because we all need it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I think we can jump into the next session, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The next session.
We are deep diving into the data for the GTA real estate market. So we are tracking down three important parameters. One is the active listings currently in the market, the new listings, and the sales. The number of sales happened on a weekly basis. So if you look at the current, on the 2 days, until today for the last week. What is the active listing currently we have in the market is 20.8K properties are there. So if you look at the last update that we had on 5th of May, it was hovering around 18.2K, but now it is jumped to 20.8K. So on a weekly basis, if you look at the new listings adding to the market was around on an average of 4,200. And the sales was hovering around 1,500. But the last week it was an exception for the last week because the last week it was a long weekend. I think the data is impacted by that. If you see the new listings, it's only 3,600 and the sales happened only around 1,200. So but on a trend basis, I think still we are adding up new listings, new inventory into the market, but the sales are not catching up. So basically what is happening is that the active listings are going up. We will see what is the summer is offering us, but we will just we just want to get it from you, Max. What is that the ground reality? Is it the same, or we are seeing any variation with respect to the trend?
Yeah, what's happening in the ground, based on my experiences during my open houses, the number of showings and the people coming in has came down.
Okay.
So, and also personally, I know sellers who have listed their property and they are not getting the price that they anticipated. They are pulling out the listing. They are not putting it anymore. Only sellers who are desperate or want to sell desperately are still putting into the market, and they are slowly reducing the price.
Right. Okay.
And what I anticipate is all the buyers who are waiting on the sidelines, hoping for a rate cut. So as soon as there's a rate cut happening from the BOC, they know that only the rates are going to come down.
Right.
So then I think there will be a surge of transactions where buyers will be buying, and market will heat up.
Yeah.
So until the rate cut starts, most of the buyers, they are waiting for it.
Yeah. BOC also know this.
Yes.
So maybe that is why one of the reason they are not ready to cut the rate yet, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. They don't want to friends. I mean, they don't want to be in a buying frenzy again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the inflation data,
right.
This is shelter cost is one of the major factors.
That's right.
Holding up the inflation. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what they're gonna decide on June 5th. We will release a video on that.
Yes.
Whatever the decision would be. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We all need a rate cut. Yeah.
We
right.
definitely
need a rate cut.
Right.
I don't know if I covered in the series section. Hopefully, they are anticipating only by end of 2024 maybe 50 basis points.
50 basis points. Yeah.
Previously, it was they are hoping for 75 basis points by the end of 2024. Now economics are mostly pushing towards only a 50 basis points.
Yep. Okay, that's good. So let's go to the next session that we have for mortgage rate products.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you look at the mortgage rates and the products that we have currently, the last data that we had was for the May 3rd.
May 3rd, right?
If you look at May 26th, basically our prime rate is at 7.2, and for the week May 26th, basically for the 5-year fixed, the insured came down. If it's based on the coding, if it is green, the rates came down.
Right.
If it's yellow, the rates are holding steady. Red means rate went up.
Yeah.
So basically, for insured 5-year fixed, the rate came down from 4.94 to 4.89.
Yeah.
However, for insurable and uninsurable, basically it's the same rate at 4.99 and 5.34. Now coming to fixed, 5-year variable, the rates went up. It's basically for insured, the rates went up from prime minus 1.16 to prime minus 1.05. And similarly for insurable and uninsurable, the rates went up from 5.16 to 5.1.05 and prime minus 1.086.
086, yeah.
As you see in the grid. Now for the 1-year fixed and 3-year fixed, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So if you look at those data, it's pretty much the same for across. So if you want to know more about these products, or if you think we can help you anyway, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you connect with our mortgage agents and secure you a loan if you want to buy any property.
Yep. So we hopefully will come up with good news with respect to the interest rate cuts. Maybe in the next video. But please subscribe our channel. Please help us giving your feedback, even if it's positive or negative. It would help us improve it. So and also share with your family and friends.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So see you guys in the next video.
Yes, see you in the next video in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And have a exciting spring is changing into
Summer.
summer.
Yeah.
Stay safe, and we'll see you soon in a couple of weeks.